Once upon a time,
there was a little old man and a little old woman.
there were a little old man, a little old woman.
Their names were Mr. and Mrs. Pink.
Their names were Mr. and Mr. Bean.
They lived in a tiny house by a river.
They lived in tiny house by the river.
Every day they weeded the plants.
Every day, they weeded the plants
In their
vegetable
plot. The beans look beautiful.
The beans look beautiful.
Fed the animals in their field.
Fed the animal in the field.
The hens look
The
happy
hen looked at me
and watered the flowers in their garden.
the water and flower in the garden.
The lilies look lovely.
The lily looked lovely.
They had everything they wanted. Well, almost.
They had very things they wouldn't. Well, oh my.
I wish we had some children.
I wish he had some children,
Said Mrs. Pink
said Mr. Pink
one evening.
one evening.
Only a teeny child could fit in our tiny house.
Only a teeny child could fit in our teeny house, said Mr. Pink sadly.
Said Mr. Pink sadly. But small things can be special too.
But small things can be spelled too, said his will.
Said his wife. I wouldn't care if they were just 1 inch tall.
I will cut if they were just 1 inch tall, she added.
She added. At that moment, a fairy flew by.
At that moment, a fairy flew by.
She heard what Mr. and Mrs. Pink said.
She had what Mr. and Mr. Pink said.
She noticed their lovely vegetables.
She noticed their lovely vegetables,
Happy animals, and tall flowers. These people are kind,
The people are kind.
thought the fairy. I'll be kind to them. She waved her wand.
Turn the fire. I'll be kind to them.
And whispered some magic words.
She wore her wand and with breath some music would.
Jumping beans and flying fish, give these folk their dearest wish. Soon afterward,
Soon afterward,
Mr. and Mrs. Pink
Mr.
had
and
a
Mrs.
teeny
Pink
weeny boy.
had a teeny weeny toy.
In fact, he was just 1 inch tall.
In fact, he was just 1 inch tall.
Let's call him Isomboshi.
Let's call him Isomboshi, said Mother Pig.
Said Mrs. Pig. It means 1 inch boy,
It means 1 inch boy,
or Issy for short,
or easy for short,
said her husband.
said her husband. Very short.
Very short. Each year, the Pink's vegetables grew.
Each year, the pink vegetable grew better.
Grew better. Their animals grew bigger,
The animal grew bigger,
and their flowers grew taller.
and the flowers grew tall.
But Issy stayed small.
But easy, stay small.
Maybe if I stand on tiptoe,
Maybe if I stand on tiptoe,
Issy was tiny.
easy or tiny.
He had a bottle top for a bathtub.
He had bathtub, top for bathtub.
He had a shoelace for a scarf.
He had a short leg for a scare.
He had a pea for a ball.
He had a bee for a ball.
Go!
Oh,
He had a bottom for a dinner plate.
he had a bottom for a dinner plate.
And he had a matchbox
And he had a map spot
for a bed.
for bed.
Many years later,
Many years later,
it was time for Issy to leave home.
time for Easy to leave home.
I'll get a job in the city.
I'll get a job in city.
His parents gave him 3 presents for his journey.
His present gave him 3 presents for his journey.
He had a rice bowl for a
He had a rifle for a box.
boat. He had a pair of chopsticks for oar.
He had a chopstick for arms.
And he had a needle for a sword.
And he had nails up for a squad.
Issy set off down the river.
Easy said up down the river
Between tall mountains,
between tall mountains,
past village,
pavilion,
around wild wood,
around wild wolves,
and through town
and through towns
until he reached the big city.
into the big city.
I'll ask the emperor,
He emperor.
For a job.
For a job.
Thought easy.
Not easy.
That's if I don't get squashed
That if I don't get squashed
first. At last, Easy reached the emperor's palace.
At last, Easy reached the emperor. Black.
Two guards
Two
were
guards
marching
were
up
marching
and
up
down,
and down outside.
I'd like a job, said Easy.
I play a job. Said Easy.
You are teeny,
You are teeny.
said one guard.
Said
What
one
can
guard.
you do?
What can you do?
I can run past you
I can run past you.
for a start.
For a start.
Easy.
Said Easy.
Hey, where did he go?
Hey, where did he go?
He jumped over the guard's foot and
He jumped over the roof
ran into the palace.
and ran into the palace.
A maid was washing clothes.
A maid was washing clothes.
I'd like a job,
I like a job.
said Easy.
Said Easy.
You are Winnie,
You are me Winnie.
said the maid.
Said the maid.
What can you do?
What can you do?
I can run past you for a start.
I can run past you for a start. Easy said.
Easy said. Hey, where did he go?
Hey, where did he go?
He jumped over the maid's soap
He jumped over the maid shop
and into the kitchen.
and into the kitchen.
A cook was making dinner.
A cook was working dinner.
I'd like a job,
I like a job.
said Easy.
Said Easy.
You are tiny, said the cook.
You are tiny, said the cook.
What can you do?
What can you do?
I can run past you for a start.
I can run past you for a start. Easy said.
Easy said. Hey, where did he go?
Hey, where did he go?
He ran around the cook's
He ran around the cook's
oven and into the next room.
oven and into the next room.
Easy was in the throne room.
Easy was in the throne room.
He bowed to the emperor
He bowed into the apple
and the princess.
and the princess.
I'd like a job,
I like job.
please,
Please.
Your Majesty,
Your Majesty
said Easy.
said Easy.
Would you indeed?
Would you indeed?
Said the emperor.
Said the emperor.
He's teeny weeny, Daddy,
He tiny when he daddy
said Princess Chi-Chi.
said Princess CTT.
What can he do?
What can he do?
Well, I ran past your guard,
Well, I ran back the ground,
your maid, and your cook.
the maid and the cook to get here.
Said Easy.
Said Easy.
The emperor thought for a moment.
The emperor. So for a moment,
You can look after Princess Chi-Chi,
you can look after Princess Chichi.
he said.
He said.
But Daddy,
But daddy,
mourned the princess,
more special.
He's only 1 inch tall.
He only 1 inch tall.
Small things can be special too,
Small things can be spared too,
said the emperor.
said the emperor.
From then on, Izzy never left the princess's side.
From then on, Easy never left the princess' side. He was there in the morning.
He was there in the morning. He was there in the afternoon.
He was there in the afternoon.
He was there at night.
He was there at night.
One day, the princess left the palace to visit her aunt.
One day he pursued a plan to visit her aunt.
Izzy went too.
Easy went too.
They came to a dark forest.
They came to a dark forest.
I am scared,
I am scared,
said Princess Chi-Chi.
said Princess Titi.
I'll look after you,
I look after you,
said Izzy.
said Easy.
What can you do?
What can you do?
Said the princess.
Said the princess.
Just then, there was a terrifying roar.
Just then, there were a terrifying roar.
Help!
Help!
A giant ogre cracked
A giant ogre crashed
through the trees.
through a tree.
He reached out to grab the
He reached out to grab the
princess.
then said,
Put her down,
"Put her down,"
said Izzy,
said Easy,
or I'll.
or out.
You, said the ogre.
You, said the girl.
What could you do?
What could you do?
The ogre scooped up Izzy
The ogre set out Easy
and popped him in his mouth.
and popped him in his mouth.
I love bite-sized snacks.
Look, pig, said snacks.
Izzy thought quickly.
Easy,
Took his
quickly.
needle sword.
Easy tall. Quickly, he topped Nick
And
wolf
pricked the ogre's tongue.
and break the ogre tongue.
Take that!
Take that.
The ogre spat out Izzy
The ogre spat out Easy and ran off.
and ran off. That will teach him.
That will teach him.
Thank you, Izzy.
Thank you, Easy.
Look, said Izzy.
Look, said Easy.
The ogre left his hammer
The ogre left his hammer behind.
behind. The princess tried to pick it up.
The princess tried to pick it up,
But it was too heavy.
but it was too heavy.
It's heavier than
Will it heavier than it
It
looks?
looks. I wish you were bigger, Izzy.
I wish you were bigger, Izzy,
She said.
she said.
Then maybe you could lift it.
Then maybe kill it.
A cloud of magic stars
A cloud of magic stars
shot out of the hammer
out of the hammer
and swept around Izzy.
and swept around Izzy.
Izzy felt himself changing.
Izzy felt himself tingling.
He grew bigger
He grew bigger
and bigger
and bigger
and bigger.
and bigger.
In seconds,
In seconds,
he was as big as the princess.
in circle, he was as big as the princess.
Yes, I'm as tall as you.
I'm as tall as you,
Oh, said Izzy.
said
The
Izzy.
hammer granted your wish.
The hammer granted the wish.
The princess fell in love with Izzy.
The princess fell in love with Izzy,
But not because he was tall.
but not because he was tall.
She loved him because he was brave.
She loved him because he was brave.
They got married and lived in a house
They got married and lived in a house
next to the palace.
next to the palace.
The house was small,
The house was
but
small,
Prince Izzy
but Prince Izzy
and Princess Chi-Chi
and Princess Chi-Chi
were happy.
were happy.
They both knew that small things
They both knew that small things
can be special too.
can be spelled too. Các bạn chưa?